A husband and wife have just moved house to a settlement. They live in a house next to a family home that looks very simple. In the morning, when the husband and wife were having breakfast, the wife saw her neighbor hanging out clothes to dry, and she said to her husband, "Look at our neighbor. The clothes she is hanging out to dry still look very dirty. Maybe she needs to learn to wash." Her husband just kept quiet and continued eating his breakfast that morning. The next day, the wife said to her husband again when she saw her neighbor hanging out clothes, "Take a look again. Our neighbor really can't wash. The clothes she washed look very dirty. Maybe she needs to learn how to wash properly and needs to change the detergent she uses." And again, her husband just kept quiet, listening to his wife's chatter. That's how it is. Every morning, when it's time for breakfast, the wife always says the same thing to her husband. But her husband is silent, only occasionally smiling at and listening to his wife. In the morning, when it's a holiday, as usual, the husband and wife have breakfast. But strangely this time, the wife said to her husband, "Look at our neighbor. Her laundry was very clean. Maybe she had learned how to wash properly. Who taught her?" Then her husband smiled and said, "This morning, I woke up early to clean the windows of our house. It wasn't the neighbor's clothes that looked dirty on the clothesline, but the windows of our house that were too dirty." The wife just lowered her head and felt ashamed of her husband. Then, from then on, she no longer talked about her neighbor's dirty clothesline, but she was more diligent in cleaning the windows in her house. And the neighbor's dirty clothesline was no longer visible, and since then, everything looked very clean. If you're not subscribed, you're probably never going to see us again. But if you are, congrats, you're the journey of continuous growth.
Ask for a gain.